Philly is a city of brotherly love, and for football fans, the Eagles are like family. Mike Quick spent his entire career in the city, earning 5 Pro Bowl nods and a pair of All-Pro honors. He set a high bar for the brotherhood of Eagles receivers, a standard that 2-time Pro Bowler A.J. Brown is embracing a generation later.
You're looking at the guy at the top of his profession.
Is there a better receiver in football? A.J. Brown! Because I don't believe there is. He's the best.
It's a lot of great receivers played in this organization, and to sit down with somebody that I end up breaking his record means a lot.
Mike Quick, the big play for
I'm a huge A.J. Brown fan. He's a special young man.
I just want to sit down and pay homage and try to learn something from him and continue to grow a relationship.
Touchdown to A.J. Brown!
He does everything right, in my opinion.
Brown is just having his absolute way.
Got it for the touchdown.
A.J. Brown, incredible!
What a play by Mike Quick.
You talk about mossing somebody? That was mossed. Unbelievable. He has a lot of respect for the history of the game, the history of this franchise, and I'm certainly a part of that history. So I feel very honored that he chose me.
Good to see you as always. Yes, sir.
Pleasure's mine.
I'm excited about this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you and me both.
Yeah.
When they told me about this, I said, oh, perfect. I get a chance to chop it up with him.
Yes, sir.
They give you a choice of who you want to sit down and talk with in this interview. Why'd you pick me?
Last year, I ended up breaking your record, and I think that was
Hold on, man.
I'm sorry. I said it easier to
Go
it.
ahead.
But I think I just wanted to pay homage to what you've done here, you know, and like I said, just show support, and maybe I can learn something too, you know. I'm never that big time to not stop learning.
I'm happy that we'll get a chance to sit down and talk about some of the things that I see and just get your mindset, your thinking when you're doing some of the things that I see and that I enjoy watching you do.
How different is the game today when you play it?
There's really not a lot of differences, especially when I watch the way you play the game. We were very similar, quite honestly. We're bigger than most of the D-backs that we're going against. I don't know if you played basketball.
I played a little basketball.
But looks like you did, because you get in that rebound position, you're able to keep guys off and still catch the ball. I did a lot of those same things. So I played in a different era where in the back end, they could really hit you.
Yeah.
Could you have played in that era?
I think so. I think I could have lasted. I'm physically blessed, I get it in the weight room. And,
True that.
I'm definitely gonna need it, playing in your era, but I'm blessed to be in my era.
And it is A.J. Brown again! Another touchdown!
You set all these new marks last year, but I watch you in training camp this year, and you work as if you're still trying to get a job.
Sure.
I got mad respect for that. When you're accomplished, but you still understand what it has taken to get you to that point, that's big.
Yeah.
That's really big.
I appreciate that. I think it's just my DNA, how I was raised, man. Regardless of whatever situation I'm in, continue to put my head down and continue to keep working, man. I can give credit to my father who instilled that in me. You ready to break down some film?
Yeah, let's go chop it.
Let's do it.
Let's do that. When I caught this ball, I knew it was just a foot race.
Jaworski on second down. He's looking. He fires the football. Completes it quick. He's going to go. 25-40, 35-40. Midfield, 45-40, 35-40. Mike Quick, touchdown. The Eagles win. 99 yards. An all-time Eagles record.
This is the signature moment when we were backed up against Atlanta in overtime.
Yeah.
He throws me the slant.
What do you be thinking when you be
So that firm eight, first of all, if I know that he's on an outside shade, he's done.
He's done.
He has no way of covering me.
Yeah.
Because many times on my stem, to get to him, I'm gonna push that outside shoulder just a little bit more and try and get him to open his hips a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he has no chance.
You just create more room for yourself.
That's exactly right. I create more room. And I knew that that's what I had here. And when I located the safety, I knew he was flat. And I catch this ball and I know it's a foot race. Now, the last name is Quick, but never was that quick, but I was always fast. So So once I got the ball in my hands, I know, like, you're not going to catch me at this point. That part I could have left out. You know, the older version of me probably would tell the younger version, you don't need to do all of that, but I was feeling myself.
That was overtime.
It was overtime.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like a...
99 yards.
Correct.
Come on, yeah, I think it was...
It's like a walk-off home run.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
what this is.
For sure.
Let's go! Do it again, AJ!
Back, pump, looks. He is floating it deep to A.J. Brown, and he scores! A.J. Brown scored his second touchdown of the game.
With this corner inside shade, you probably already know that he's in a bad position for what you're about to do. Talk me through this.
Basically, it's like a sail route from the number 2 spot. Devontae is running a little sail route. I'm really just a clear route, to be honest.
You're not even running full speed.
No. I'm probably a little gassed, but I knew I had to clear it out for Devontae, and I'm trying to do a really good job.
So you're really clearing for Devontae to run the sail route or the corner route underneath you.
Underneath. But I know the quarterback I have.
Yeah.
You know, he's definitely gonna give me an opportunity, and the DB doesn't know where the ball at. You know, I think I do a really good job of like controlling my eyes, not getting too excited, controlling my body language.
Yep.
Just getting the ball attacking the ball when I have to, because he doesn't know where the ball is.
He has no clue.
No clue.
That's just not fair. Who's this? It's against Houston, and it's just a 9 route. I know I've got single coverage on the outside.
Jaworski is going again for Mike Quick. What a catch! And that will go in the books. What a play by Mike Quick for the touchdown.
I was a little bit ahead of Randy Moss, but this is Mawson before it was branded Mawson.
He's unstoppable. Man. This is like a circus out here. Unbelievable.
And just like your quarterback Jalen will do, Ron Jaworski, Randall, they both knew the worst thing that's going to happen is going to be incomplete. Right. I'm not going to allow you to get intercepted.
Right.
I make that clear. And they would make throws like this, even in tight coverage, because I could then go up, high point the football, and get it in the end zone.
What was your vertical? Because you literally took the ball off with the guy's helmet. So.
I have no idea, but you know, I grew up in basketball too, so leaping was not an issue for me.
Was you 2-hand slam or one-hand slam?
Both.
Both? Yeah.
Yeah. Jaworski, they called him the Polish rifle in his day, and he had a really good arm. You know, if he'd gotten it up sooner, though, I could have just run under it, and no one had ever been there.
Yeah. Sometimes they want to make it hard, you know. That's okay, though.
But yeah, it's our job to make them look good.
Yeah.
What we got here?
I have a pylon route.
Hurts has all day, loaded up, taking a shot, looking for A.J. Brown. He's got it! Touchdown!
So you're told now the ball, the angle for the quarterback is the pylon.
Yeah, it's a pylon.
So you're working to the pylon.
I'm working to the pylon. Try to get into the hash, get to 15 yards, and I work my way to the pylon. Sometimes, man, he just throws to a spot, man. Expects us to be there and
expect you to get there.
Man. I think my history was just playing baseball and just tracking the ball over my shoulder.
Yeah.
So I felt like I had enough time to do what I had to do
to
try to move him off a spot, because if I didn't, I just had to really go high point the ball. And that's okay too.
Yeah.
But you know, that looks cooler.
Yeah, that's a lot cooler. Speaking of high point, I remember this. This was Herman Hunter, halfback, and we put this halfback pass in because we knew how this team would jump the halfback pass.
Now Jaworski on first down crosses to Edwards, and he's going to pass, and it's wide open, and it is an Eagle touchdown. Right into the arms of Quick, and a touchdown.
This was the day that I went to gloves, and if you watch at the end, I kind of bobbled this ball, and then I went in and I took the gloves off.
That's a lot of separation you got right there, though.
Well, yeah, you know. See, this is the hardest catch in football, though.
When you're wide open like that.
When you're so wide open like that, and you know, all right, I just got to look this thing in.
Yeah, a million things going through your head, probably.
Right. Yeah.
Nobody wants to drop it wide open. That's easy right there.
It's so embarrassing if you do.
How was it like not playing with no gloves in that era?
So, it didn't bother me too often, but when it got real cold, then I had to wear gloves. But here's the deal. I split my webs several times because if you don't catch it cleanly, if the ball hits like between, one day I'm coming back to the huddle and I thought it was sweat, and I looked and I'm completely bloody because the web split in my hand because Jaworski and Randall, they threw the ball. Yeah, they threw the ball.
I can't even.
Yeah, you really.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, you really gotta eye it and look it in when you're not. Yeah, the gloves help.
This game here, I got fined $7,000 because I'm trying to wear shoes so my daughter can spotlight me on the field.
And he hits A.J. Brown. Big gain on first down.
This is a regular 3-step slant, and I was kind of upset at myself because I slowed down. I gathered my feet while the ball was in the air. Instead, I should run through this pass, 100 miles per hour, and I probably wouldn't even have to worry about that guy.
Yeah, you just have to split the other two.
And I split the other two, so now it slowed me down, and I got a big game, but that's stuff that be going through my mind. I think that was the play.
So yeah, you know what was going through my mind right here?
Man.
What was going through my mind right here?
Yeah.
Okay, he just broke my record.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown all the way down to the Giants' 30.
Just as he told me before the game, he said the first pass is going to come to me, and I'm going to break your record.
Your record was 1,409 yards in 1983, but he did it in one more game.
Yeah, that's
So
okay.
you still have the 16-game record as far as I'm concerned.
How was it in that moment?
It was awesome. It was beautiful. And knowing that it was coming, there'd been so much talk about it, so it was really cool. It was a cool moment. And it was time, and it was the right man to get it done.
I appreciate that.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
For sure. I like this going down memory lane with you, brother. This is good stuff.
Yeah, this is good stuff. We really be thinking about the same things, you know, and it's very similar regardless of the era we played in, and it's just good to sit down and chat with you just to see what you think.
When you get a chance to sit down, as I did today with you, you pull out your tape, there's nothing better than having some guy see what you did and the work that you put in.
Wholeheartedly, I appreciate it. Thank you for today.
Same.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate the moment, brother. Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, all the best to you.